recording now. I might turn up my mic a fraction. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. Now, I was actually just, this is just another testing run, honestly. Got a lot of testing work to do, check on some stuff, some feedback, and check on some graphical glitches that we've been trying to track down. Now, you know what, I might play as a robot, because I just love re-rolling the portrait for the robot, to be honest. The robot. Seem to be making a lot of spoonerisms lately, I don't know what it is. Okay, NEK, 113 years old. Brain case type. Nah, I'm just keep rolling for a bit. And, oh, we've got to choose a type or class as well. Yeah, I gotta put in the volume slider for the music in this screen. That feels way too loud to me. You know what, I'm just gonna jump in game here real quick and do that. And we'll restart. It's just a bit loud. Yeah. Crank that down a bit. Okay, that's better. Oh wow, okay, that's really low. Okay, no, that's, yeah. That's alright. Yeah, we'll, BRB. And we are back. Now, Prill Locaton, or Locatun. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. You can pronounce it any damn way you like. Oh, well, let's roll up some, let's have some fun. Let's roll up a portrait. That last one always reminds me of, oh, what are they? The misadventures of a couple of hosers, eh? Doug, and Chad Mackenzie. Doug and Bob Mackenzie. Hey, I'm an Aussie. I'm a Aussie/Swiss person. I can't know about your Canadian television shows. Yeah, it looks like either and or Bob and Doug Mackenzie. All right, shut the f up, Vic. Just wholesome character stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go robot. If for anyone new, yeah, the microphone, if it sounds a bit gritty, it's not a bad microphone necessarily. It's just a 50-year-old microphone on a portable reel-to-reel recorder called the Locust that I like to record with for that Cold War era vintage genuine flavor. 7180. I kind of like that name. Deltron John. I'll just roll through a few. I want to see your portrait. Yeah, cool. Assassin's Creed style hood. Because it's white. I don't know. Yes. Don't ask me, I just paint stuff. Oh, gotta select a body type. Wait a second. We have selected body type. Ooh, there's a bug. It's because we have not selected our role. Yeah, there we go. But it was giving the wrong tooltip. Naughty. You all can make bug notes with me. If someone could just write that down in the comments for me to refer back to, that would be fantastic. Or not, because, you know, it's kind of my job, and I should just do it myself. You guys want to just play games. Understandably. Yeah, alright. That's not bad, actually. A phosphorus lance, which is actually one of my favorite one-time use items. Kind of like a magic scroll in D&D. But a physical item, which fits our aesthetic better. Carbohydrate bar and cellular tonic. So this is a healing item, and works more like a buff than a healing potion. So the cellular tonic will heal over time, a few hit points over time, various hitboxes and body parts. So that's a pretty good load. That's actually not a bad loadout. 5S-3, 127-year-old robot. 22 credits, work jacket, bubble helm, vinyl boots, uranium, flint napped dagger, phosphorus lance, carbohydrate bar, and cellular tonic. That looks pretty good to me. Now let's jump over to our skills real quick here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, once again, not meant to be, you know, representative of final gameplay in any way. This is literally a testing run. We're, you know, knee-deep in building so much stuff in Hyber at the moment. For one, I wanna, you know, have some fun with all the crew aboard the ship and show off some stuff. So the best place to do that is in a test bed where we're ironing out some overall engine graphics, is, you know, generally what's going on here. So you're going to see me run through the same areas of the reactor again and again. I think I'll allocate some tech item points. Grenades are always fun. Anyone seen Gunsmith Cats? So that on VHS way back in the day. Many times. Pretty cool. Ooh, Fuss Lance. Yeah, we'll pick Fuss Lance as well. And excellent. Now these of course work a bit like memorizing spells in your old Advanced Dungeons and Dragons games. Now we've picked up our, yeah, this will help us create items, which we have picked from this list. And so we will forge ahead. Let's roll up some extra stats though, because, you know what, it's fun. We have some new graphics rolling around here. We will have some new music in here eventually. A lot of the music and sound effects are really just drop in to get the systems working. Again, we have so many moving pieces in play. I'd love to show you some new material, but the fact of the matter is we want to keep a lot of the deeper decks of the ship a mystery as well. That is a nice roll. Strength, constitution, and pretty roundabout nice intelligence, luck, and dexterity too. Alright. Oh yeah, added some tooltips for stuff here. Strength, physical, kinetic capability, constitution, inherent baseline fortitude, intelligence, mental capability, and knowledge of the internet, obviously. Luckiness, unknown fortuitous factor. I quite like that one. Fine motor skills and finesse. Luck does play in quite a lot. As soon as we started thinking, you know, well, you know, usually in games luck doesn't have much of an effect on, you know, different dynamic interweaving systems. Well, we're going to make that happen, and, you know, pretty much overran ourselves with detail pretty quickly. Rolled it back, and now we have the perfect amount. In my mind, at least. Anyway, alright, let's do a test run. And I'm going to just jump into the dungeon and gear up, because, yeah, well, don't need to be lurking around the town hub right now. So, I'm just going to jump into it. Honestly, I would step into a corner just to avoid enemies when I launch in here. We have a few roaming around in our test bed at the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to pick my battles. Yeah, there goes an KKV, kinetic kill vehicle, flying on past. Oh, shoot. Yeah, into the back of my head. Oh, into my back of my arm, apparently. Let's gear up. Rugged. There you go. You won't be starting the game with a tracking module, but I just like equipping it. This stuff is pretty well tested out at this point. Oh yeah, like, God, there's just too much stuff to talk about. If you see me hear me catching myself, it's just like, oh, I could launch into talking about that. Oh, I could launch into talking about that. And it's like, yeah, I kind of just wanted to jump in and actually enjoy some of the testing I'm doing here. I was going to show you that, yeah, this has been a bit of a head scratcher for us. Pop, yeah, the background pops out of existence, and now it doesn't. Yeah. That's been a bit of a head scratcher for me in the coda. Gonna have a look at that today. I start off with some cash. Excellent. Ignore these two buttons. Ignore this. Ignore this. Oh no, we don't have a shotgun. Oh, we don't have any firearms to speak of, so we won't be buying any bullets. Liquid fibroid drink. That sounds delicious. Got a couple of missing sound effects here still. Anything else? You know what? No, I think we're good. Ooh, bit of radiation around here. Yep, dead ahead. I know where it is. I'm pretending to not know where it is. But no, there's one of the, actually, I will expound for a second here, because this is actually one of the dope things about making an RPG game after, well, making, you know, point-and-click adventures and a lot of other, various experiments for most of my life, and experimenting, making little dungeon crawler prototypes. But the fun part is actually building out levels that are so massive that I do forget where everything is. I forget, I mean, you know, just the amount of assets I've produced and we've produced for the game at this point. It's easy to forget kind of really cool stuff that I'll just bump into myself and go, whoa, holy shit. That's surprising and interesting. And you get the kind of emergent gameplay you just can't get from handcrafting a game like a point-and-click adventure where randomness really isn't a huge factor. You can have branching paths, but nothing compares to a proper RPG now, does it? Oh, where is he? Well, he's not on our tracking radar, and I can barely hear him. I actually really like our acoustic array. This kind of sound is a big thing for me in games. If you've ever produced your own Foley, it's pretty easy to fall in love with the process, and you realize, like with movies and television, you only notice if it's really bad or really good. I have mad respect for Foley artists. I do not really consider myself one, except for my own work, and then I absolutely consider myself one. I mean, hey, I guess if you walk the walk, right? And I do walk the walk. Oh shit, I go bumping my head into the wall for laughs and then run into a frickin' ribbon worm. Alright, okay. Let's go. Gotta Wim Hof myself up for this battle. Oh jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm not really prepared for this. Our test bed is like a mid-level difficulty, and I'm starting more of a beginning level character, so this is like quite tough, like throwing myself into medium to hard difficulty, but you know, I did design and create the game, so I should be able to handle it. I think it's a good sign that it challenges and surprises me still. Oh, you're coming up on my side, aren't you? They're flanking me. They're flanking me. My arms, my precious arms. Okay, I gotta run. This is a runaway. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. 1 hit point. He missed. He missed. He missed. He missed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that actually got my heart racing a tiny bit. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Yeah, that was pretty legit. It's just, at the tougher levels you can get overwhelmed really quickly, and running around one-handed is just a bad idea at any point in the game. Woo. Yeah, so 2 enemies at once, and I'm walking around one-handed with not a combat-oriented character at all. I'm a technician. I'm built for creating grenades. I'm a grenade tinkerer, like gunsmith cats, except not an anthropomorphic cat, which is something that would be neat now that I've mentioned it. Shoutouts to my Albion fam, and no, not the new one, the original game on PC by Silmarillion Software. Oh god, I'm getting too old for this. If you check out Silmarillion Soft, I think is Albion. It's just a gorgeous, epic RPG, absolutely unique in its presentation, content, and yeah, it's always been an inspiration for me. I watched Kiko, excuse me, frog caught my throat. I've watched Kikoski, a great Let's Player, his Let's Play of Albion many times through. So if you do want to check out Albion, it's a bit of an older Let's Play. I think he's done a newer one in higher definition, which I love too. But you know, the original is always the best. Why didn't I just use the phosphor lens? That's your get out of jail free card. Imagine, you know, the daggers you pick up in Resident Evil that like one shot you out of a zombie close up when you absolutely need it. That's a great remake, by the way. I could have just phosphorus lanced my way out of that. So FYI, gameplay tip for our perspective. Oh, thank God. Oh, sweet bandages. That's a sight for sore eyes. I mean, this has been the same test bed for a few weeks, ironing out engine details for the entire game, especially the further levels. We're building aquaponics, RMT, rusted machine tunnels. Yeah, I'm going off topic again. But yeah, Jesus, I even forget where the basic stuff is in our test bed sometimes. Let's have a look at our hitboxes. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We got max hit points here. I'm going to alter the graphics here to really pop out the total HP, which is the main one you've got to pay attention to, obviously. We have a bit of a unique system when it comes to taking damage. You can go into the negative, and that will cripple and destroy your limbs. And that adds significant... Oh, I can hear a ribbon worm. I hear a ribbon worm. I hear a ribbon worm. And that will significantly impact your combat efficacy. Okay, let's not just get our asses handed to us this time. It was kind of embarrassing. Now this has a wide arc of damage. As you can see, I hit him off in a square to my right, which is handy. And one of the melee and one of the regular ranged weapons does that. And the ranged one that does is the shotgun, and the melee one, well, you know, you're just going to have to read the rulebook to find out. Delicious carbohydrate bars. Well, we are packed for some, if not combat, nursing ourselves back to health after combat, which is, well, we're a technician, not doctoring class, but, you know, if we're non-combat, it's kind of the name of the game. Nurse yourself back to health. I hear a weapon worm. I was about to do a foghorn leghorn impression and then stop myself just in time. Thank fuck. I don't know why I'm like stopping myself from cursing. We're all adults here. I mean, whoa, there's a KKB. Just in, you know, polite company, I've just learned to stop myself hanging out with my friends with kids who have kids, and I don't, so I have to watch my sailor's tongue. I tend to use a lot of very colourful language. But, you know, I don't really need to check myself before I break myself too much. Oh no, Varatron attack! Yeah, we're not going to mess with them. I do not want to absorb a shit ton of radiation damage. Oop, you didn't see me. Oh, scheisse. Okay, okay, we're screwed. Simply put. There's no way with a knife I'm going to be able to take him out. Like, it's just devastating me. And now we're absorbing radiation damage, which is quite cumulative. Oh god, I'm so done. I'm gonna start a curse jar. Yeah, I'm in serious trouble here. I can't escape. Alright, well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm just gonna exit this mortal coil now. Thanks for joining me.